How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Bastion, this time for part 4. As you can see, there's nothing reset, so assuming what I did last time before I turned the video off, or before I turned the game off, kept the game saved, what I did was I went to the next level, and then I just jumped out immediately. So we are hopping into the melting pot. I assumed that loading up a new level would cause the game to autosave upon returning back.
At the melting pot when they heard the kid was coming back.
That's why it says I'm coming back, because I was here for a brief moment. So I think I'll do that in between videos.
To survive the calamity,
is
it had to be stab weeds.
I will go into the next level just so the game autosaves. Otherwise, I would have to probably rebuild the distillery and everything every time. Or the forge.
Like
Something nasty. Again, that is a material for a weapon I don't think I have yet. Spiny things hurt just getting near them. Alright. Don't know if they're worth breaking, but I will break them anyways. Ah, apparently there's a hole there.
He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it.
Is there
If there's
not?
a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
The game basically just told me to stop breaking all of it. Stab weed. I mean, that makes sense. It was stabbing me.
Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages.
It's gotta be the stab weed. I gotta break them all, clearly. Why is there health? Trip mine.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
I'm not a fan of the way that it replaces my current special attack with a new one when I get the new one. Unless you need whatever the new one is at the moment.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong?
Who knows?
Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in. Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers.
Ooh, the goo.
Some gas fellas take his corner. Heard it pop that mean old foreman.
I forget that the goo also damages you after it's been on the ground for a while. I
At
get
this
it.
rate, maybe 5 more minutes. Maybe 30. Hard to tell.
Maybe 5, maybe 30. Why are you even taking a guess if it's so uncertain?
Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
Little folks. There's a lot of fighting going on. This is actually pretty fun. I don't know. EXP seems to be per kill in this game, whereas in Castle Crashers it's per hit. So I don't think there really is much of a reason for me to use...
Goes free. 10, 9, 8.
Am I just supposed to be surviving or something?
Give or take a few seconds.
Holy...
Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest bars.
Spheres? I kind of want to make sure I kill everything here. If it's all EXP. You know? Make sure I'm grabbing everything. What is that? Oh, I think that was the trip mine or whatever I laid down. Nothing hidden around here. No? Alright. That was a really fun section. Melting pot, who knew? Bring the core to the monument to improve the Bastion.
I still remember the look on his face after that one.
The look on my face when my face is in the stairs. Alright, I bring it to him, not to the monument. Ancient spices.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good
Celandia.
living here for a while.
That's how you pronounce it. Do I add it here? Yes, I do.
The
Alright.
old world
And now I believe I can
finished,
create
but
the
new world's just
distillery.
getting started.
I believe that was the last option that I had. Yep. I will take a
Makes
look
time to
inside.
sample spirits from my personal supply.
Ooh, 100% crit chance when you're low. Stray fragments. Don't they already kind of absorb into me? This might be the best option. If you can play the game well, you just stay low HP the whole time. I think I'll stick with this for now.
Fetching fizz is like a mouthful of nails, but the benefits are worth it.
I'm gonna see if there's anything worth upgrading. What does the trip mine do? Complex booby trap rigged to blow as soon as a few foes draw. Oh, as soon as any foes draw near. A spring-loaded triggering mechanism ensures the user's safety. So it never hurts me, or I just can't activate it. I think I'm gonna go back to dancing god. I don't know, I seem to just like that one the most, even though I don't ever really use them. I probably should be using them more. I'm gonna look at a couple upgrades, see if there's anything. That's for the repeater. I don't have enough to do those. Alright. Nothing worth upgrading now, so I will just move on to the next level. That first one was really short, so unless there is another challenge, I will do... Oop, looks like there is. And another proving ground. We'll go straight to that, and we'll leave the Hanging Garden. Ooh, the Hanging Gardens. I like that name too, though. Alright, we'll see how many this takes. The repeater one was definitely a challenge.
Gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful.
Defeat all foes quickly.
Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife. Slippery little devils. Other folks came to train their throwing arms.
Thought there was more bombers over there.
Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
I can't actually move off. Do I really just have to throw and fight these guys individually? it's so inaccurate from a distance. Ooh, you can power shot with this. Is it the same timing? Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do? Finally. This definitely took way too long.
Kid cuts all of them down.
Third prize only? Wow. Alright, something sharp. It is for the upgrade, so what do I need for this? Under 90 seconds? I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's under a minute for the last one. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I did for the other proving grounds, is I'm just going to...
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
I'm going to go back through them over and over until I can get all 3 prizes. I have to figure out... I probably have to power shot more often. I don't think I'm getting EXP for any of this, though.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say.
Another turret did appear there. Interesting. It's not that it died the first time, it's just that they go underground. Okay.
At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts tried to flee on instinct. Best to put them away first, before they rile up the others. Place gets awful slick sometimes.
Fell off. I think I'm doing even worse this time than I did last time. I think what he said there is I need to attack them right away and leave some of the spawning things for later, because once they start running, they get others to start running. Which I definitely think I did the first time, is I killed more of them. Wow, even with power shots, you miss so easily. It's this one every time. There we go. That was awful again. Alright. Do I fully heal? When I go back to the Skyway, we'll find out. I wonder if I can use power shots as well. And, okay, so I do have full health tonics as well. So it does recharge when you make it back.
The ranch was always looking for good help.
Alright. Ooh, easy. Okay. I figured that. You just have to kill them all in the beginning first. Something pointy. So we got something sharp last time, which is for the machete again. And then the something pointy is for something we do not have, I'm assuming, because it just says for a certain weapon, as opposed to for something that we have, Ghost Blade. We'll go back to the arsenal, I believe, to figure out what that does.
Well, the kid's gone and struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
So that one just had a nice trick to it that made it quite a bit easier to do. We'll see what the Ghost Blade does. A secret technique that slices through everything in its path. An old graver went missing in a cave for months, but returned having mastered this move. So it's just like a dash, I'm assuming. That might actually be useful depending on how far it goes. I don't know if you can use that to go over, like, gaps. How you can roll over some of them. I'm wondering if you can use that dash to make it to secret, like, spots on certain levels. Do you want 100% crit damage? Absolutely we do. That one just sounds way better.
Gotta keep a good grip on
I don't throw all too often, and if I do need to do long distance, I would probably just use the bow anyways. So we still need something stringy to get the last bow upgrade. Plus 8 ammo. Or faster reloads. Is that 8 ammo per clip? That one might actually be pretty nice. That would have made the challenge a lot easier. But we are going to do what I was talking about last time. We are going to slip into the Hanging Gardens really quick. Just so the game gives us a new checkpoint to save with. As you see down there on the bottom left.
The dead welcome him with open arms.
Did they? And then I will stand up and head back to the Bastion. And with it saving there again, everything should be exactly as it is when we load it up next time, because that is where I am going to call it today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really like the Proving Grounds. The challenges there are almost more fun than the levels are themselves. But the Melting Pot actually ended up being just almost another Proving Ground on its own. It was just a big fight and survive for a set amount of time. There's a lot of EXP. It is taking quite a lot longer to level than I was assuming it would in this game. We are almost level 3, I believe. So we might get that in the next level, and then that unlocks another potion that we can unlock at the distillery, a 3rd slot, so that will be pretty nice. Again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.